Hi Virgo, welcome to April 2022. Um, this will be going up on March the 1st, so some of these energies may hang around a little longer. They may start a little sooner or a little later. That's okay. If this is your first time here at Secret Garden Tarot, welcome. Everybody is always welcome. New watchers, old watchers, cross watchers, everyone. If this is not your first time here, thank you so much for returning. I love talking to you guys, and I love our little community that we've built, and there's more of you every single time I turn around. There's always more people. So, thank you. Let's jump right on in. Today I felt like mixing it up, and we're going with the Rider-Waite deck. Oh, the Empress. All right, we'll see if she makes another appearance. But this is the traditional Rider-Waite deck. Obviously, the Empress on the bottom of the card of the deck. So abundance, fertility, fruitility, fruitfulness. We'll just, you know what, we're going to keep her as a clarifier and see if that'll make a theme for us. Middle of the reading, we have 10 of coins, 10 of discs. This is generational wealth. This is the top of the suit. Our, like yourselves, earth signs. The coins represent earth energy. Virgo, like yourself, Capricorn, and Taurus. We have the loyal dogs, the happy children, beautiful happy family with love and abundance. It's a great way to start the reading off. And that energy is paired with the Tower. Don't be freaked out. This is simply a surprise change to the situation. Can be very good, can be less good, but I like to read this as all change is always good. As you can maybe tell if I get really close, this tower is not built on solid ground. It's cracking. It's falling. There's a lot going on. It looks very dramatic, but it indicates kind of surprise change. So we'll put that there. So it is universal energy. It is one of the major arcanas. Just so we're clear, it is not bad. Everybody gets very upset when they see the Tower. It's not a bad card. It is a card of change. I know I keep saying that, but people always respond back, oh my God, that means everything's going to fall apart. It doesn't. It doesn't mean everything is falling apart. It just means that situations need to change and should change. They always should change. Bottom of the reading. Okay, well, that's the reason for the change. 5 of Cups. Something that you really thought you were enjoying or something you thought was very, very helpful, you're enjoying less. However, if you look here, this figure has drank from all of these cups, but there's still that perfect pair behind him. All he simply needs to do is turn around and look. There's this wonderful town off here. He just needs to simply make some changes. Leave this area, cross that bridge, and he has a wonderful home across the bridge. He just needs to kind of stop sulking. Immediate past, Page of Swords. This is not my favorite page. The swords always indicate communication, intellectual energy. However, in the case of the page, he can be a little gossipy. He can be a little bit petty. He can be not a great inspiration to other people. And that is in the past, however. So the good thing is that if you have to deal with this energy, it's already in the past. You're already done with this energy. In top of the reading, we have the devil, freeing yourself, self-limiting and energy. It can represent another earth sign, your Capricorn brothers and sisters. That may mean something to you, it may not. But remember, our overall base of the reading was the Empress, which is a pure good. She's Mother Nature herself. So this may indicate that since we're reading for April, not quite into March yet, that you'll have this spring epiphany. These are behaviors that I don't really need anymore. These are not really helping me. So this is actually companion energy. And what you might be worried about is if I don't make the changes that are necessary, I may be jeopardizing this energy. I may be jeopardizing my own abundance. So necessary changes, that is always the Tower. I know it looks very dramatic, but it is an indicator that things have to change. Things have to change. To change. They have to change to get better. Let's put it that way. Hopefully that makes sense. Immediate future, King of Cups. Stability. A emotionally intelligent person making good choices through emotions. The kings are the top of their suit. I like to say that he always has his cup, which is the Ace of Cups. It's always a new start whenever you see a court card. Emotional intelligence. He can be a little hard to read because he knows exactly what he's feeling. He's intellectualizing his feelings. He's recognizing that he's frustrated, not angry. He recognizes that he's taking things out on people that he shouldn't be. So he might be a little bit more difficult to read than other signs. But that's okay. There's a lot of pettiness and a lot of change going on. You might need, especially if you are looking at this kind of energy, this energy here, in particular, these two sets of energy, you might need to take a step back and say, oh, I'm not really mad at this person. I am frustrated with a situation. So that's the energy to step into maybe as you go into April, Virgo. Internal influence, sleepless nights. The couldas, I should have said this, I would have done this, what if? That's this card. So if you're up beating yourself up overnight, pacing the floor, journaling a lot, that's okay. That's energy that is not sustainable, though. So perhaps this is one of those, that second guess energy is one of those energies that's holding you back and really kind of need to change. If you keep yourself beaten up, yeah, you might be jeopardizing your future. What's in the past is in the past. External influence, Page of Wands, my little happy hippie. Not maybe the most responsible person, but really full of joy and life and inspiration. He is a page. He is young energy, childlike energy. I don't want to say childish energy, but he does have that possibility. Be a little bit immature. All the pages do, because they are immature energy. They are not the knights. They are not the queens. They are not the kings. They are underdeveloped in a way. But he is far more optimistic and a little bit more kind-hearted than this Page of Swords. So that's something to just keep in mind. He's a little softer. He's not malicious in any way. His intent is always good. Hopes and fears, the Fool, the New Start, the Lookout, Here I Go. If you're looking for a new start, after this Tower, wonderful opportunity. He is unburdened. He is a blank canvas. He is the setting himself back to zero, as it were. So just open for everything. He's got the wonderful sun. Whenever you see the sun, it is, especially if it's illustrated like this throughout the entire deck. Optimism, warmth, energy, newness. It's a dawn. It's the breaking of dawn is what this is. So perfect place to start, especially as we're going into a new spring. It's a wonderful spring season. I like it. Overall outcome, indecision. Okay. How you perhaps want to proceed. I know you want to protect yourself, Virgo, but she's really not doing any favors to herself by shutting herself down. I can understand wanting to regroup, especially after all of this upheaval. But if we're taking this Empress as our overall theme, if you want Mother Nature to be as abundant as she can, you really have to let those guards down. You see the situation for what it is. Put the swords down. Open that heart. Because I know you guys have wonderful hearts. Just let somebody see it. That's the only way. However, if you need to be in this energy to observe your emotions and what you're feeling before you react, do that. If you need to really recognize what you're feeling before you react to it, that's okay. Take your time and do that. If you need to be by yourself, and she is a solitary illustrated no, I don't want to say cartoon, but illustrated person, that's fine. Take as much time as you need to figure out what you're trying to put together for yourself. Especially if you're trying to build this type of energy, that takes a long time. And if you're coming out of this massive shakeup, perfect. If you need time to sort yourself out and not overreact or to learn to react properly, period, that's fine. Just don't stay in that energy for too long. Other than that, I will see you next time, Virgo. Bye.